Well, I'm late again, and I've had to jump out of the shower once again because the water now stinks like vomit. And I am trying to rinse off. I've been in the shower for approximately 25 minutes now, jumping in and out because 15 minutes into my shower, the water started to stink like vomit. And I decided to try to stick it out and see if the vomit smell would go away somehow or stop coming out of that shower head. And it hasn't. So I've been using these pre-filled water bottles to rinse off my hair and my face because the water only starts to stink when I'm trying to rinse off shampoo and soap from my face and my hair. As you can see, I still have soap all over my shoulders and haven't finished rinsing out yet. I'm kind of running out of bottled water to use, and this keeps happening every single time I try to take a shower when I'm getting ready for work or I have to be somewhere by a particular time. And right now it is just about 8 a.m. and yeah, we're Wednesday, October 30th. I'm going to be late for work once again. There should absolutely be no foul smells coming out of the shower head. I am completely clean, covered with soap. I've got conditioner in my hair. I have a spray bottle of rubbing alcohol here that I'm spraying down my washcloths with when the water starts to stink and I'm trying to rinse off my washcloths. And then I have a tub of bleach right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's clear. And this is where I keep my washcloths so that I can disinfect them based on whatever the water from my shower head is doing or not doing. And right now it smells so foul, I've had to jump out and stand here in the doorway for ventilation because when the water from that shower head stinks like vomit, the entire bathroom smells like vomit as well. The kitchen, the bathroom tap and the water that's coming out of the bathroom tap concurrently smells like vomit as well. So it's not anything that I am or am not doing. I don't vomit. I literally have not vomited in years because I have a pretty strong stomach and the vomit smell is not coming from me. So once again, I have to call the Greenville group. They are refusing to address this issue, even though the water is their responsibility once it gets into the plumbing system of their building. The building that they own is their responsibility, and they're probably trying to pass the buck and saying, oh, it's the Boston water system. That's the problem. No, it's not. They test the water. I've contacted the Massachusetts Water Resource Authority multiple times and spoke with Betsy Riley, the director, back in 2020. That was when the water to my kitchen tap, my shower head, and my bathroom tap really were making me really ill every time I tried to use that water for toothbrushing or face washing or ingestion, and that has been going on ever since. There is a psychopath named Jasmine Irizarry who the Greenville group appears to be sponsoring in Unit 78, located directly behind this wall. The bathroom of 78 and the pipes of 78 are located behind this wall and behind that wall right there of my shower head, of my shower stall. And Irizarry likes to dox her physical presence in the bathroom of 78, in which she was officially housed by the Greenville group between 2013 and 2022 by smacking the wall behind my toilet when I try to use my toilet quietly, sometimes at 3:30 or 4 in the morning, to someone deliberately making banging and smacking noises while I'm quietly sitting on the toilet, so I'm not doing anything to the toilet. And the smacking noises are like this, directly against that wall. Somebody wants me to know that they're right behind that wall at 3:30 or 4:30 in the morning. And because this person is a psychopath, according to the Boston Police Department and what multiple officers have informed me over the last 8 years, then all bets are off. Psychopaths are not normal. They don't do things that make sense. All serial killers have been psychopaths. Not all psychopaths are serial killers, but they do engage in some very aggressive, disruptive behavior towards people in their environment and present a significant and clinically verified safety threat to those around them, especially if these people are the type of person that the psychopath has a problem with. I've been informed by Greenville staffers that Irizarry targets people and has issues with other women. Okay, that makes sense. If she's a psychopath, she's probably jealous and doesn't like other women. So there we go. And then the water to my shower suddenly starts to stink because Irizarry claims to be a she claims to be a structural engineer who gets paid to solve problems. So then all bets are off, folks.
Hello.
Really.
Our office hours are from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Our office is currently closed. If this is an emergency, please press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to leave a voicemail for the front office. After the tone, please leave a detailed message with your name and number so we may get back to you when it returns.
Hello, it is right around 8 a.m. on Wednesday, October 30th, 2024. I'm calling from Unit 89 once again to report that I've had to jump out of my shower, the shower that you guys are charging me rent for, because the water to the shower head and to my bathroom tap suddenly start to stink like vomit concurrently at the exact moment that I start to try to rinse shampoo from my hair or soap from my face or rinse out washcloths that I am using to try to wash my face. This happens 15 to 20 minutes into my shower, so I am not the one who is causing the vomit smell. And I have a tub of bleach right next to my shower head, sorry, to my shower stall, and I'm spraying everything down with rubbing alcohol, and the water stinks like vomit as it is coming out of the shower head. The vomit smell is also coming out of the bathroom tap at the same time as it comes out of the shower head, which means that this is a water problem and not a problem with anything that I have in my bathroom or am using. This is not one of the products that I'm using. No shampoo or conditioner would ever smell like vomit, not even when it is being rinsed out, which is exactly what happens when I try to rinse out the shampoo from my hair when I'm standing under my shower after 15 or 20 minutes. There has also been someone smoking marijuana and smacking the wall behind my shower stall from the premises of Unit 78 that you have been deliberately keeping vacant and empty for over 2 years now and have verifiably not legitimately rented to any tenants since 2022. Jasmine Irizarry resided in Unit 78 for 10 years, and according to your own management staff, she continues to be housed in this building where she is free to access the permanently vacant premises of her former unit that is conveniently located directly behind my shower stall and my toilet, which is where there's always a lot of marijuana smoke occurring when I try to use my bathroom at 3:30 or 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning. And then the water suddenly starts to stink like vomit, and the vomit smell is not coming from me. The vomit smell at this time is so intense. I am standing in the doorway and my entire bathroom smells like vomit. I have to be at work in an hour and a half, and this is preventing me from being able to shower as I need to and when I need to get ready for work. And this is on you, Greenville. You have refused to respond to any voicemails or written notifications regarding Irizarry's obvious tampering with the water supply to my unit, which is easy to do using a saddle valve, cheap, easy to obtain clamp that you put around the pipe to somebody's tap. And then because the saddle valve has a nozzle attachment, you can pump in whatever filth and contamination you want into anybody's tap if you have the saddle valve. It is approximately $18 to $20 at any hardware store. I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes. There's also a broken toilet seat in my bathroom that came loose 2.5 weeks ago when maintenance was in here using a shop vac and cutting up tiles for the repair work they were doing. And now I cannot use my toilet seat because it is sliding around all over the place and seems to have come completely unscrewed from its anchors on the toilet base. I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes and will be following up with written notification to you and your attorneys. Thank you. Well, that has been delivered. And the other problem is that I have to keep the burners on the stove going for warmth because it is approximately 45 degrees in Boston right now, and there's absolutely no heat in this unit whatsoever. The heat should be in these pipes right here, and these pipes are ice cold. These are metal coverings, and if there was any form of heat in these pipes, the metal, because it is a conductor substance, would be hot. At least it would be warm, and I would not be able to leave my hand on it for minutes at a time. So there's no heat here. And I've already filed a no heat complaint with Boston's Inspectional Services Department a couple of days ago. The inspector did call me back, and I called her back in the afternoon, haven't heard back. So it's been a phone tag thing with the inspector. But again, Inspectional Services have been notified that there's no heat in this unit. And Greenville keeps claiming that there's heat. They haven't touched the baseboard pipes. There's no heat in these baseboard pipes right now. And that is why I have to keep open flames going for warmth, which is very dangerous. This is such a fire hazard. I should never have to do this to have any heat in my unit, but it is 7:30 or 8 in the morning right now, and it is absolutely freezing. Let's just check the temperature for verification. So there's more craziness right now. There's hardly any water coming out of the shower head, and there's cockroaches dropping in from the ceiling. So the exterminator, I don't think, sprayed the ceiling, and there's literally cockroaches jumping in into the shower stall from the ceiling or landing from the ceiling. I don't know if they're dead or alive. They feel like they're alive because they move, and there's hardly any water coming out of the shower head. So this is a joke. there's something that is throttling the water to the shower right now. So there's barely anything coming out. And this has been going on for over 30 minutes. So I can barely rinse off and the water stinks like vomit. And there's cockroaches landing from the ceiling. So we've got some issues here. Inspectional Services issued a citation to the Greenville Group on July 12th, 2024 for absolutely no water coming out of the shower head. And once again, that same problem seems to be happening. There's such little water that you can barely see it coming out. You can barely see that water coming out. That is not enough water. So, bad conditions, like what the heck? How many times do they need to be told that there's not enough water coming out of the shower head? And there's cockroaches literally dropping in from the ceiling and the water stinks like vomit. I cannot finish rinsing off in the shower right now. It smells so foul, like vomit. There's no vomit here. I mean, I've got soap on me. Do you see that soap right there? I'm trying to rinse off. There's a tub of bleach right there and a spray bottle of rubbing alcohol that I use to spray everything down. There should be absolutely no foul smells in here right now. And this entire bathroom smells like vomit. There's also been someone smoking marijuana from that corner right there. That's where the marijuana smells always come from. That corner right there, which is a vacant premises of the former unit of a psychopath who claims to be getting paid to be a structural engineer and solve problems. So I have to go use another bathroom, and this defeats the entire purpose of having a unit with its own bathroom. Unbelievable. I am so late for work. This keeps happening. They're going to write me up or just let me go. I mean, this is probably the